You're watching Inside the Huddle, presented by Community Coffee. I'm Emily Dixon, and this week we are joined with offensive lineman Ed Ingram. Now, Ed, what have the past few weeks been like when you're juggling not knowing if you're going to play and then now going 21 days in between games?
I mean, it's been long and tedious. I mean, not being sure that if you're going to have a game or not having a game during the week, that's very mentally straining. So us having to switch up game plans in between the week is kind of hard, but we managed to stay on track and just get it done.
So now when you're looking at the film this week, you're looking towards Arkansas and you're hitting the practice field. What are some of the things that this team wanted to clean up on, especially having some downtime in between these games?
I think the biggest thing we wanted to clean up on was just our fundamentals, is going back to the basics. Our coach always tells us, like, we are 1 or 2 blocks away from breaking this play for a big run, so that's been a big focus for us.
Wide receiver Terrace Marshall talked to the team this week, and a bunch of y'all have been talking about it. You're a vet. I know you've talked with your guys and in your room, so what's the message to your unit with half the season still left to play? Basically, just stay focused. We had a lot of downtime. We haven't had games, so just refocus and get back into the groove because we have a game this week. So just knowing that it's a very important week and we have to win this game. Coach O has circled defensive linemen Ali Gay and BJ Ojulari as having standout seasons so far this year. You go up against that defensive line every single day. Yeah. So how have you seen them progress, especially when they lost some people in the offseason? I mean, they haven't skipped a beat. I mean, they're getting better every day and every week. And I mean, I've seen a lot of growing in Ali. I mean, that dude's an outstanding player. And BJ, he's a young dude, but he's coming up and he's playing like a vet right now. So I'm very proud of both of them. TJ Finley will be back under center, expected this week versus Arkansas. And he only has a couple of games under his belt, but what are some of the bright spots you've seen from him, especially him just being a freshman? I mean, he knows how to run a huddle. I mean, he's very confident. I mean, he's starting to show himself as a leader in the huddle, and he's showing a lot of confidence inside the pocket and stuff. So he's making some vet moves. He's starting to get used to it and everything. Okay, lastly, this offensive line continues to gel together each game when you go week by week. But what's something that your unit really needs to focus on, especially going up against an Arkansas team that's playing beyond a lot of people's expectations right now? I think we can't underestimate them. I mean, ultimately they are a good defensive line, and so we have to just gel together, make sure we're getting all our calls, communicate with each other, trust each other's technique, and just ultimately at the end of the day we'll come out on top. Well, thanks a lot, Ed. Good luck on Saturday in Fayetteville. Thank you. And thank you for watching this week's Inside the Huddle, presented by Community Coffee, the state coffee of Louisiana and official coffee of the LSU Tigers.